outside world due to a catastrophic landslide that has blocked all access roads. This extended isolation has prevented emergency vehicles from reaching our town to provide assistance to our fellow residents.
All right, now we're working. I do apologize for that. I didn't realize it was muted. But we're gonna be playing some Drain Sim. And it crashed on us, but let's continue on. And we're gonna take the tutorial. It's gonna teach us how to use basic tools. As we are sitting here and waiting for it to load. I hear stuff. There we go.
Outside world due to a catastrophic landslide that has blocked all access roads. This extended isolation has prevented emergency vehicles from reaching our town to provide assistance to our fellow residents. Despite the positive trends, our local
Here we are. Drain Sim. So we open the map and our storm drains are white circles. Can we not run off the map open? Or we can. There we go. Pick up the rake, which is where? Oh, right here. Give me the rake. There we go. And search for a storm drain in this area. Which right here it is. And we gotta try and unplug it by the looks of it. And then there's another one right here. This is already super satisfying. And the last one is a big one right here. So the red regions on the heat map define where the water needs to be removed. But, so we need to go to the backyard. And, I see. Turn on the power. Oh. There we go. Wants us to pick up the wrench and repair. Wait, what just happened? They kicked us out. Let's go back and try that. Ah, there we go. And the sight light, which is right here. And once the sight light here, go ahead and turn that on. Wrong way. So rotate. Okay, looks like it kind of points towards us. There we go. So pick up the shovel and interact with it. And that should about do it. I'll grab the bucket so we can speed this up a bit. And this barely took any down. Because there's a whole area over here we have to do. I didn't see this straight away. So maybe we want to pump. After this, we want to pump stuff into this hole again. And then we'll repump stuff out. So let's pick you up and pick you up. And let's do that. I left my pump over there because I keep forgetting to change key spots. But let's waddle a little ways in here. Let's see first if we can get some of the stuff unblocked. So let me go grab our rake and our shovel. And we'll need the wrench, so grab that, and we will grab a squeegee. As well as a barrier in case we need something. Barrier. Alright, let's go. Let's go find some stuff to start draining and maybe even find our issue and close it up. So, should be one right in here somewhere. Right here. Alright, there's one there. There's a whole bunch of stuff to do on this one. I think there'd be one inside here. Maybe not. Here we go. And is there one over here? No, this is kind of where the water ends again. And got one of the drains unclogged. It looks like there's another one right on the other side. Yep. And that wasn't even the last set of drains. Right here. So it looks like there's a set of those every little bit. So it means there's one right here. And one over here. One here and one here. Another one here. As well as another one here. And there should be one or two more sets of these guys. Looks like maybe 0. Maybe that was the last one. Yeah, that was. So we're officially draining. Let's go find where our pump was. And we'll see if water levels dropped at all. Oh, yeah, it's dropped for sure. Because this was right up against the water. And we can see the water is moving out of the way. We do have to find this leak, though. Let's grab our pump and we'll hop back on the move and see if we can find a different spot to pump out of. My guess is there's a leak in this cafe. Yeah, that'd be my guess. Let's get the Jenny right here. Oh, I did that wrong. Pick you up. We gotta do that real quick. Oh my gosh, I keep messing up. Place you there. Can I run the line? Will you let me run the line? There we go. Pick you back up, pick you back up. There we go. Pumping out of the cafe now. And there might be a drain right here, there might not be. Doesn't look like it. But we're pumping out, pumping back. Doesn't look like that's the issue. Maybe it isn't the cafe that's having issues? Where else would it be? Because I don't think we can open doors. No. What's another spot that it could be? It's not the cafe. Shoot, I don't know where it'd be. Let's take this out a bit more. And of course then I mess it up. I just want to skip a step in this if we can. Pump that out a little bit further. It may just be draining it too. Might be all we have to do. Do I have my squeegee? I do have my squeegee. I don't know where it'd be leaking if we can't get anywhere. What's up? Dakota does stuff. Sorry if I missed your chat. I've been locked in on this. We are just busy squeegeeing this. Try and move some of this water. I gotta move my chat thing on there. Let's move you over here so I hopefully see someone chats now. So it looks like primary action pushes it and secondary you can drag it. Move. Let's go. So let's check on our drains here. And I think we're going to set up a barrier. Well, no, it's draining down. Maybe. I can't tell, but we're not making too much progress. Let's go check back by where we started. We're almost done here with our work. So let's maybe finish this up real fast. Get out the squeegee. Oh, squeegee just a hair more. Why do we have to keep draining back down? Come on. I'd like to finish one. Let's see if holding tab, if we can maybe find something. Where would it have issues? Like, we have to drain the cafe, but other than that, I don't know where it could be leaking, because I'm pretty sure we have to fix a leak. And we gotta pump this out. That's probably gonna be on our next task that we're gonna do. As long as this is pretty much done here. Cafe is still like, oh, this right here is, I was gonna say, it says it's full of water yet. So let's pick you up. We'll get you right there. And we'll move some water. Pumping out that area now. That's really moving down our water level in here. It is kind of undoing our work over here. But that's alright. Okay, that's about as good as it's gonna get. Do we have a vacuum on us? We don't. Let's go get our vacuum. What was that? Never mind. That is nothing. Here's our vacuum. We'll need this. Just so we can finish that cafe up and the back alley. Whole bunch of other things. And now we don't have to touch the cafe. So let's pick up the pump. I'm not quite sure where. Come on. Over there. There we go. Let's grab our generator and place the bucket, and we'll come get that a bit later. But let's pump out. Let's pump this out. Right in front of that drain, which we're gonna grab a rake real quick and clean that out. Now we're gonna give this guy electricity and the ability to run. There we go. And we might need to set a barrier. Might not. Oh well. We got 2 of these to do, so there's that. I don't think there is a leak for us to do, but I'm gonna get our vacuum out and I'm gonna vacuum this up. That should allow us to finish this. And it permanently gets rid of that water coming back in. So that gives a couple done now. We got the back alley, the center, the cafe, and the left done. Obviously, we're still pumping these out. We'll try and help out a bit. I don't actually know if we're picking up water or not. Oh yeah, we were. We were for sure. But we'll help suck up some water. And then when this is full, we'll just go dump it. We're just gonna dump it right over here. Which we're gonna get back out our rake. Clear that up. And let's check on this one too, because this one is actually helping us out. And this one's just kind of helping prevent any water from rolling back in. which we definitely don't want. We'll get these grates ready to go. And then we'll pump out of here. We are getting dang close to being done with this one, and then we'll go buy some new stuff, because I think after this we get into some a little bit more difficult levels to do. Alright. Let's go check back over there. Looks like that finished. Yep. So that means we can pick up the generator and our pump. And we'll just let that drain. It's almost done already. And we'll get this one going, and we're gonna run it a good little ways out here. Hopefully she doesn't roll back in, but that's why we got these grates cleaned out. There we go, we're getting water out. We'll try and help out with the vacuum. Let's get this done. I think this is the last thing this will be. And we should be just about full any second. At least I'd imagine. These pumps are working, or not these pumps, these grates are working overtime to keep it from rolling back in. And we might have just a little bit of rolling. Nah, maybe not. No, we should be good. We might try and at least set up a small little barrier. Let's do that so we don't get any sort of splashback. Wait, hold on. Pick you up. Whatever, we should be fine without it. Looks like we're doing good now. Just about done. Now we just gotta wait for these drains to finish draining all the water. We'll help out and help in getting these drains to keep draining. Grab the vacuum since it's starting to sputter. And we'll try to empty out this last little bit. There we go. We'll let the pump sit here and run yet. Maybe not, because this is done. It looks like it keeps adding stuff. Pick everything up. We just gotta wait for this to finish draining, which I'm gonna get out the squeegee and push it towards holes. Oh, don't go back in there. That's a little bit of my fault. Maybe let's push it away. Rake. I think this is all we have left to do. Of course, help pushing this all into the drain. Is that the only thing left to do? Yeah. The only thing left to do is to finish pushing. So we just gotta get to pushing here. Come on. Got a good little bit of water sitting here. Push that right up in there. Any second, we gotta be done. This is the only thing left to do. Come on. I wonder if we just vacuum it up now. If that'll work. Or if we actually have to dump it somewhere. Which if that is the case, we'll just go dump it in that one spot. And be done with it. The right has some yet. Ah, yes. We never fully finished cleaning this up. We got it. There we go. So, let's go to the garage. We'll probably buy some stuff now.
Downtown cleanup crews are scratching their heads today after waking up to find the entire Midtown Market area, previously one big urban swimming pool, completely drained. Still no official explanation, but guess who was spotted again? Yep, that same mystery figure, plunger on the belt, attitude unknown. Oh, and the beloved corner cafe, also dry. Locals are thrilled, though the owner reportedly wants to thank whoever did it with at least 3 free croissants and a hug. So, who is this guy? A rogue plumber? A wet-footed vigilante? Or just someone who really missed espresso?
Alright. So, looks like we got a spot to drain there. Real nutrition to make to earn cash is time's up at sunset 6 p.m. Let's try it. What is the worst that could happen? Of course, we gotta wait for it to finish loading. But it's not taking too long. We're just about in. Any second. If it decides to load. It's been loading here for forever. There we are. So how does this work? I have no clue, but it looks like a ton of fun. Oh, just like that. Get up here. And pull it in. There we go. Another thing over there. And we miss. Ah. I can tell they're there. There we go. There's one. Looks to be another one right here. Looking for something more. Not sure where the next piece is. And I don't know how far this way we can go. This far. Oh, right here. There we go. And I'll just toss it downstream and hope I catch something. Managed to find it there. Alright, I don't know where this next piece is, and we're slowly running out of time. That was a terrible throw. They're getting harder and harder to find. I found it. How I found it, no clue. Let's just throw that out. Yeah, looks like we got. There we go. So a whole bunch of stuff for about $74. Okay.
Good morning. Midtown Market remains dry, which still feels like a small miracle. Credit for that goes to our plunger-equipped flood fighter from earlier this week. Even Master Chief would give a respectful nod for that kind of flood cleanup. Yesterday, someone was spotted magnet fishing in the river. No permits, just a rope and a magnet. They hauled up carts and scrap metal, easing the flow a little. Was it the plunger guy? No confirmation. Now the problem moves uphill. A forest road above town is packed with mud and debris after the landslide, holding back water. If that pressure releases all at once, we're back to square one. That road needs clearing. Stay safe.
So here we are back in the shop, and we can get one of these big boy pumps. Let's do it. So let's go back. Let's grab this. Of course, our power cord, squeegee, shovel, bucket, rake, pipe wrench. We'll get rid of this guy just because we got this guy. We don't need any lights. Well, let's go. We should have everything we need. This one's definitely gonna be interesting. I don't know what we're all gonna have for drains up here. Do we have to drain this? I'm not sure. I don't remember what it said on the one that I watched. But let's go see. Is it just that one drain? It is. Otherwise, we can dump it on here by the looks. So let's go get our shovel. We'll need our pump, or our generator, our pump, our electrical cord, grab our squeegee, our rake, and our shovel. Alright, let's go. I'm not too worried about this one yet. We'll worry about that later. I mainly want to get this done. So get a flow going. And we might go try and find where all this water came from. Sounds like a river. Or I can see already, here's our culvert. Let's get our pump set up though. We'll get the generator out right here probably. How far can we set this thing out? Probably not that far. Grab our wire. Are we connected? We are. Alright, we're pumping out a little bit of extra water this way. Don't know how much that's actually helping, but grab our shovel. Alright, let's there's where it's all coming in. And how hard is this going to be to stop it? I'm not sure. I don't have the tools to stop it on me. I'm thinking we might. I don't know. I don't know yet. Let's I guess just keep trying to. Is this open as much as possible? Not down here. Get this flow going. It looked like it was movable stuff. I'm not sure. Let's go see. Can we open this culvert some? We can. It's a game changer already. Just gotta try and find a spot where we're standing and can dig. Alright, we got a good floor already. So we're just gonna have to wait until that pretty much finishes. But we're already almost done. It's almost done letting us drain into here already. This pump is now starting to help quite a bit. Can I lower this? No, I can't. We should be good to fit everything when we need to. Go see if we can finish unblocking this. It's pretty much unblocked now. Yeah, it's actually doing better over here now. That's actually a big tunnel. So I'm gonna pack this up now. I know that was helping quite a bit. But we're gonna go get Street 1 undone here. Unblocked. And that won't take too long to do it all. Can I get up this? Come on. Let me up. And right there, now we're drained straight in. Perfect. Let's get out our cord. Plug in there and then plug in here, turn you on, and turn you on. Wait, turn on. Now we're pumping water out of Street 1. And I don't think we're gonna need anything else for a bit. I think it's just kind of a waiting game. Up. Guess make sure this is draining. I don't think it's all gonna come down here, and here, and out here. So we should be good with that. Come check on this, which it's not even draining in here anymore. So let's go check on here. Did any more build up? Doesn't look like. Where did my shovel go? I seriously dropped it right here. Kind of disappointing. Let's try and open this up maybe a bit more. Really try and get that flow moving. There we go. Is there some in there? Or even not. Alright, let's go check on this. Does this count? Like, how am I gonna stop this? This is probably a dumb idea, but let's make it go a bit faster. Yeah, that probably was really dumb. This is just gonna be a tough battle. This shouldn't clog back up, so we should be good on that part. Come check on Street 1 here. Looking good. I don't think we have to drain this, do we? Don't look like it. So that's good. Obviously we don't need the wrench. I don't know. We're definitely moving water. It's working pretty much how I wanted it to. Just pulling up a bit and moving different ways. But it ain't moving past this point. So that's good. Of course, pump's working. Like I said, I don't think we have to drain this. I think we probably should drain that into here. But I think we should be fine. Let's open you up a bit. Try and drain this part too. How far does it let us go this way? Probably after that road closed. I think when we're done with Street 1, we'll keep pumping into there to try and offset that. It's definitely coming down. That's deeper than I expected. Are you coming with me, water? You are indeed. Looks like Street 1 is done. Maybe. Sounded like it beeped. Yep, Street 1 is done. That's all we had to do with Street 1. And the pump's still going strong. But I'm gonna pick it up. Of course, I dropped my shovel. That should all drain away, but I keep forgetting to change my things again. But we should be able, I'm thinking, set the pump up over here. Because we just barely have to make this ledge. I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing to place that here still. Right here we can, so we should be able to, just like that. And then we'll run line. Fire that and fire that up. Just like that, we get another output of water going. Oh, I can dig more out. Let's probably be smart to do that. try and attract more flow. Yeah, that should about do it, I would think. Wonder if we could dig a trail or something that brings it right over here. That's probably gonna take the whole time that takes this all to drain away. But we were still definitely moving water. Can't mess with anything much that way. But we can still do that. Pump's definitely doing its work. I'm a little worried that this is gonna eventually get up to even here filled up, but you don't have to worry till it's about here, I don't think. Alright, let's see, what do we want to do? Because that's draining into here. I can't change that unless I... Is this a spot? Oh wait, we lower it this way. So we don't keep going that way, we dig like that. We bring it this way. Perfect. Bring that down this way. There's not much that comes this way, but if we can get rid of that, that would be perfect. Definitely feels like we are losing a losing battle here. This pump is definitely helping. That culvert's handling a lot too. I wonder if we barrier this so we can get this dry. Then we can focus on that. Yeah, let's go get a barrier. Let's try that. Street 1 got enough water back, I guess. Though we'll have to redo that. But let's get a barrier. And we'll try and block that off. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Like that. And then... now we're pumping this up. That maybe didn't fully work how I wanted it to. I would have liked it up this way. So let's actually, let's try and redo that. We can end up more like that. Plug it in there. Now, that should start holding back water to the culvert, and we can focus on getting this area dry. And that would definitely help. Let's go check on Street 1, see if I can figure out why it's like that. Is the fact that this ain't draining no more. Does that remove water? No, it doesn't. So it's all strictly down here. I wasn't quite able to do that. I don't know. We'll come back and pump out a little bit more or something. Are we just gonna continue to pump into here? Or can I don't want to pick it up. I guess we're just gonna keep pumping into here. But it is working how I wanted it to. It is blocking everything from flying back this way. Okay, now it's detached. So get that in a different spot. Just like that. There we go. Get that back working. Grab our rake. It's flowing back. Can I pick you up? Pick up. There we go. Drag you back down this way, but more. That did not work. Come on. Bring you all the way down this way. That should fix you. There we go. That shouldn't make its way back up this way no more then. And this culvert is pretty much holding now. So I think I am going to try making that trench. Otherwise I don't know how to finish this. This could wreck us up, mess us up. It is just a 2 streets. Right? Yeah. We're gonna keep this here for a while. Although it looks like, is some getting under? Or is that just flowing in there? Looks like it's just flowing in there. Perfect. Let's try and build a little trench here. It's kind of working, but I think these trenches are already kind of maxed out because there's no output on them fully. Keep 'em moving though. Keep 'em moving. This has already slowed the output and even captured one. So let's keep moving though. The water's just gonna follow us now wherever we go. I don't know if we'll fully be able to stop these flows without bringing over a barrier. And I got the barrier set up there. Oh, don't go this way. Come on. Just keep moving. There we go. Come down this way. Alright, yeah, come right here, guys. It's pretty much a straight run now. We gotta make this big enough that all the water wants to go this way. There we go. And then don't go this way. Don't go this way at all. Come this way. I guess let's trench this even more. We are getting close. This side is pretty much dry. So if I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna could we put a pump that's useful? Right here. Just try and move it. Just try and move the water a little bit quicker this way. Right there. So I grab the generator. Did it drop anything? I did drop something. And found a good spot for the generator. Plug this in. Then get you on. There we go. Get you on. That should help deal with pushing water this way. And of course, we got this here, blocking more from coming this way. Oh wait, it is though. Is the culvert not quite having enough? I don't know if it has enough power right now for what we're setting up. I don't know if I can fully end the runoff. Follow the trench. Way slowed it down. Make that a sharp stop. Shorten this up. Drop this. Alright, let's check on this. Make sure this is running right, which it is. Yeah, our thing failed. It's flowing back in here. But it's way slower than what it could be. And it's rolling in from this way. Let's get you undone. Get you flowing. I guess we'll break you. That means that we could deflate you. I'd like to pick up my shovel. There we go. Deflate this, pick it up, take it up there, and try and force everything into this trench. And that means we probably need to make this trench bigger. Bigger, better, and stronger. Just maybe a little bit's making its way back. Not too worried about it. Yeah, if we could. Most of this is stopped already. It's just this I want to block off. And let's make you a bit deeper here. We might not even need that. We might just have to clean it up and be done with that. Actually, yeah, we will need it because I don't think we can make it deep enough. Because we have to make the whole trail of the here deeper to match that. Is there just that much water coming off this mountain here? There might be. But the truck lights aren't creepy at all, but yeah, it should be fine. We are so close to not having a flow off this mountain. You know, I kind of wish I brought spotlights now. Let's see. I suppose we could even barrier right across here and force it all down like that. I think I'd rather just bury that and be done with it though. Pump's still pulling, so that's good. This is deflated, so let's pick you up. Let's take you up where I want to do. Can I take you all the way down to the pump? If you're gonna let me, I'll pump you up. Alright. Now we're pumping up that to hopefully stop water flow and force it this way. Yeah, that worked. And let's check because this is, yeah, kind of expected something like that. Dig a little bit more of a trench. Does that fix our issue? Yes, it does. Alright, since you don't have anything connected, pick you up and let's take you back over here. Okay. Okay, let's go get our generator. Because although we're bringing it straight over by the culvert, we still need to export here. Can you? There we go. So now we'll pump that out. The pipe might not be far enough down. Let's go check how bad Street 1 is. That's gonna take a couple seconds. Let's see. Maybe using a bucket we'll be able to finish. Or we get the vacuum out. Can we take it over here? Looks like it. Maybe. Should be able to. Okay, what happens if I take that? Over here. That should work. Or is it leaking back in? It's not leaking back in yet. Let's go check and make sure we don't have any flow this way. Does not look like it, so that's doing its job. What in the world am I gonna do? What is that car doing there? Whatever. I'm not sure what we're fully gonna do.